Hi everybody! Welcome back. For those of you who have not watched us here on Facebook before, I'm Caitlin. I am a brand ambassador here at InstaNatural. So I have something really fun today planned. I know we've really focused on the last month or so really on how to take care of your skin and your body during the summer. Now it's a little bit hotter outside and we've got to let the sun out. Just a couple of different tips and tricks. I know we've gone over a lot with body care. So today we really want to shift that focus, and we really want to shift that focus to hair care. Hair care is definitely one of those things that is a little bit neglected. Maybe we don't always think about. So we're really going to give a couple of different tips, tricks, pointers that you guys can do to take care of your hair and to help tackle some of those common concerns that we have during the summertime. Also, make sure to post any comments or questions you have down below. I will definitely try to answer them. And if this is after the fact, we will always make an effort to make sure we get those answered for you. So feel free to comment away. So let's talk about first the main problem that I think a lot of us tend to have in the summer when it comes to our hair care. And that is sometimes the damage and the dryness caused by salt or chlorine. A lot of us are hanging out at the beach or going swimming, so we might be in salt water, chlorine, all those good things. A lot of times what happens is it's going to absorb into the hair. Some of us can, get that dreaded green hair. I mean, it might be your thing, totally fine. But if that's not the look you're going for, we do have a product that will kind of help so that that doesn't happen. One of the things I like to do to prevent that, crispiness that we get from salt and chlorine is I actually like to apply a hair mask to my hair before I go to the pool or the beach. So I highly recommend, sorry, not an earthquake, just a table. I actually really like to apply our Keratin Hair Mask. Now, the reason for this is the hair, when it's dry, it's going to absorb. So if you go into the pool or to the beach with dry hair, it's going to absorb all those chemicals, that salt, all that stuff. So if you pre-moisten the hair, it's not going to absorb as much. It's going to kind of create a little bit more of a barrier. So with that, I'll show you how the Keratin Mask looks. Get a nice big jar, really super creamy, nice and thick and luxe. And you'll see, super moisturizing. It's got lots of great ingredients like keratin amino acids. You've got almond oil, apricot seed, B5. So a lot of really reparative and nourishing ingredients. So highly, highly recommend applying a hair mask before you spend time at the pool or the beach. All right, let's get that guy put away. Next up. Now, another issue that a lot of us have is heat damage. Some of us use blow dryers, curling irons, straighteners, things like that. And just because we use heat protection then does not mean we don't need to use heat protection when we're outside. The sun can actually be just as damaging and create just as much heat damage as our hot tools do. So, to help prevent that, we have our Argan Oil Thermal Protectant Spray. Yes, Christina, if you use a lot of heat, I highly, highly recommend our thermal protector. This is absolutely fantastic. Not only does it smell really good, but it's super effective. So how I use this is you can use this in damp hair. I use it in dry hair if I'm going to be at the beach or outside. I know a lot of people tend to go to like sporting events and things like that. So this is a really great opportunity to help to protect the hair. Even if you've got your hair in a like a ball cap or something, whatever is exposed is going to be exposed to heat damage as well. So how you're going to apply this, just take a couple sprays, spray that directly into the hair, and you can see as it dries, my hair isn't oily or anything like that. While this product does have, your argan and your sunflower seed oil, it's also got castor oil and B5 in there as well. So you've got those reparative qualities to it. It's not going to weigh the hair down or make it really crunchy or oily or anything like that. So great product because not only can you use it to style your hair, but to help prevent heat damage when you're outside also. We don't have any giveaways today, Christina, but stay tuned. All right, last but not least, I'm just going to briefly talk about our argan oil. Now, the argan oil is absolutely fantastic for combating that dryness that a lot of times we get in the summertime. Just being exposed to whether it is, it's hotter outside. Sometimes the humidity also is one of those things that can be a little less friendly to the hair follicle. Our argan oil is really great to help not only smooth flyaways, but also add a really, really big boost of hydration. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can use this. One that I use all the time is I add just a couple of drops to my hand. Not even a full pump, honestly, when I'm using it this way. Fully coat the hands, and then just run it through the ends. Now, by running it through the ends of the hair, you're gonna seal that cuticle, you're gonna make everything lay nice and flat, you're gonna add lots of shine, also that extra hydration to the ends of the hair. See? Not weighed down, oily looking, anything like that, just nice and shiny. So yes, argan oil is fantastic for that. I use it a lot. Also too, if you're on like day 2 hair, day 3 hair, day 4 hair, this is really great to add to the ends of your hair because sometimes we neglect that area. I know a lot of people like a lot of dry shampoo and stuff like that, but a lot of times the ends of our hair tend to get a little bit crispy. So this is a really great way of making sure the hair still stays really nice and hydrated. And the final way to use the argan oil that I'm going to talk about is to use it kind of as a pre-treatment. So I usually will do a couple of pumps and really work it from all the way from the roots all the way down to the ends of my hair. And this is on dry hair, working that fully in. As we said before, the hair follicle, when it is dry, it's really going to absorb whatever you put onto it. So by putting it in there, you're really going to allow it to penetrate really deep down. Typically leave it on for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you're going to get into the shower and shampoo as normal, condition, and you're done. So as I said, it acts like a pre-treatment. So really that extra boost of hydration. And argan oil is just one of those really awesome kind of all-around oils you can use everywhere. So I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you learned a few new tips and tricks. And I really challenge you all to at least take one of these tips and really put it into action this summer. As I said before, we do tend to damage our hair quite a bit in the summer with all of these different issues here. So I really want you guys to try to focus on keeping that hair nice and strong and hydrated. So as I said before, make sure you guys leave any questions or comments down below and we'll take care of those. Thanks for watching.